Okay, just to start with, my name is Alex, and I'm building software for already 14 years. And my main expertise is .NET. I'm backend developer. I'm also making frontend. It's mostly Next.js and React. And just a few months ago, I figured out about Lovable. Before, I was very skeptical about this AI stuff, building websites, because I mostly built from scratch as a developer. But Lovable really amazed me. I found it really cool. And there are three main points why. The first thing is that Lovable actually creating you the full stack website. What I mean by full stack, it is front-end, which users see in your browser. It is actually backend, your business logic, and it is even database attached. So this is all in one. The second very cool thing about this is that all of this can be created just by prompting without single line of code. Actually, for me as a developer, it's not that valuable, but for people who are not coding, it is, I guess. And the third thing, which I really like because it's very business oriented, is that after you created your original website structure with Lovable, maybe color scheme and everything, you can split your responsibility with your developers. So, for instance, you can proceed creating website structure, pages, content, whatever, and at the same time, your developers will work on this project and will add some sophisticated advanced logic. So it's very nice for business, especially when first you are doing just prototype, like so-called MVP, if you're doing a startup, and then you want people to engage in your project on a more serious basis. So that is why I like Lovable. And now while we're still waiting for people, because like people tend to be late, we'll start just with a few life hacks about using AI tools, different AI tools not related to programming actually, on how to improve your productivity and actually maybe even increase your profit. So, and now I give the floor to Nikita, and it's my partner, and he will tell about himself, and actually he will share with you a few life hacks.
Okay, well, thank you, Alex. Hi, everyone. Happy to see you at this evening. So, a few words about myself. My name is Nick, and I called myself an era marketer because I combine strong background in marketing, 13 years. Mostly I worked with Google ads, Facebook, Instagram ads for different businesses in Middle East, Dubai, Europe, so on. My approach is not technology for technology. I consider that any technology, for example, AI, have to be useful for people and for businesses. And last 3 years, I implement different AI solutions into businesses. For example, making content creation, different AI sales, AI consultant, and assistant to businesses. And so, starting with 3 useful life hacks, which can boost your productivity. So, one moment, I will share the screen. So here, you see my screen, GPT? Well, I hope all of you know what is GPT. So the first trick is make by example, or you can know one-shot prompting. What is this? For example, you can you have any task, and you can describe to AI how to implement it. Or if you have a good example, you can ask GPT, made it by example. I will show. So I have such post from Instagram about sport, about gym. And I can ask GPT, create a post for Instagram about, for example, opening new gym. Use this post like example. It's so short prompt, but it's for demonstration. So implement. This is original post, and GPT using similar images, similar style, approach, and similar language. In which cases it's useful? First, if you start your business, for example, and you want to write a post, for example, in LinkedIn, Instagram, etc., and you may find a top blogger in your sphere, for gym, beauty station, real estate, and ask GPT to create a web post or text for your website using similar style. And second example, if you have your strong LinkedIn account, for example, you can ask GPT write a new post using your own style, and it's like your AI clone. So second one, the second trick is GPTs. Right, please, I'm interested. Who knows what is GPTs? Well, so easy way, it's simple AI assistant. Assistant is not general AI, but AI, for example, GPT or Claude or something else, trained by your data or your instructions, and it can implement personally your tasks. How to create a GPTs? So going to GPT, here is GPTs. Here is my, and here is explore. Click explore GPTs, and here is tons of different AI assistant GPTs from Canva, something about education, about video, and so on. And one which I made before, and here you can create a new one. So it's really easy. Name, for example, writer. The second.
Nikita, can you zoom a little
copy.
bit so that it can be see closer? Because it's too far for us. Just zoom
Sorry?
in browser. Just make zoom in browser. Zoom. Приблизь.
Zoom in browser. Oh, it's here. Is better. Oh.
Yeah, nice.
Alex?
Everything is fine. Nice. Yes.
Okay, cool. So description it's optional, and instructions I paste here some instructions about. Oh, it's not from beginning. Так, 1 second. So here it's also a simple instruction about writing posts for Instagram about beauty salons. I click create, and I can share it this assistant with anyone. Save. Saving, copy link. So I will send it to Zoom chat. So, and here you can ask this assistant. I will show writer 2. Write a new post some beauty salon about I don't know, hair cut.
Yeah, sorry, I'm using exactly that assistant because it has like a different name here as far as I see. And
It's Russian language,
it's in
but
Russian.
you can English. Well, and in creating a new post. So one of my favorite such GPTs in my editor for my post for my blog. When I working, for example, I just talk to GPT my thoughts about my new post, and it create from this really good structured post. So about that trick, Alex will tell you. Alex, go to you.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So the third trick will be from me, and actually, I like to learn from YouTube from very long videos, like several hours, and normally you can find a lot of valuable information there, especially if you learn programming or some AI stuff. But what is actually the problem with them? That they're actually too long. And you don't know exactly if the next video, it contains the information you really need. So another problem with them is that even if you somehow know that, you don't know exactly where is it. And to watch like 2 hours to find like 5 minutes of sharing the information you actually need is like a little bit too over usage of time. So actually, I will share my screen with you right now, and I will show you something. Here is a very cool extension from Glass company, and I will share the link so you can even install it right now in your Chrome and follow me doing this. So let's say you have kind of a pretty long video. This one is not very long, like around 30 minutes, but still it's a little bit too much if I want just some particular piece of information. Let's say on this video about Lovable and Supabase, I want to find just something related to authentication. I mean, to creating users on the website, so login on the website. Of course, I can just watch it, but I can just watch it with like speed up mode, like 1.5 or 2. But what I can do, actually here on the right, I see the panel from Glass, which is YouTube summary. I click it, and here I see the transcript of the video. Of course, you know that you can see the transcript of the video under its description, but the problem is it's not that convenient to copy it. So here you can use just simple button to copy the full description, and then taking this description, you go to your favorite GPT or Claude, you enter this description, which is actually the subtitles of the video, sorry, not description, but subtitles, and you prompt it like, where on this video, or maybe which exactly time point, I can find info about authentication. And now we're waiting just several seconds. And prompt will analyze all the subtitles, because actually subtitles contain information about timing of the video and actually what was told in each second of the whole time plan. And in a few seconds, we're gonna get our answer. So, by the way, guys, if you had a similar experience, you can also share it in the chat. If you watch long videos, you can share it in our chat. So, or you can at least raise hands who have this habit to learn from videos. So we'll make it more interactive. Okay, so as we see here, it found me the particular points on video where he talks about authentication. For example, we can go to 12 minutes to first second. Let's say somewhere here. We can use, of course, YouTube timeline to find it, everything. And now you are supposed to hear what he says. Oh no, you don't know. Okay, maybe you don't hear what he's saying. I somewhere don't hear in my headphones, but you see he is talking here about authentication. So we didn't have to watch this video from the beginning till end to find a particular endpoint. That's why I really like it. So you're welcome to use this Chrome extension. And now we slowly go to the main part of our meeting, which is about Lovable. Oh, thank you, Saren. Okay, so about Lovable. As I told you, it's really cool. You can create the full stack website with Lovable just in a few minutes, actually. And even you can do it just for free. And what we will do right now, we can actually take one of your website ideas, just let's brainstorm what it will be, and create it right here. We'll create the prompt all together, one by one, and create the website here. So guys, who is ready to share their idea for the website? I mean, maybe you are going to make website for your business or your personal website, maybe your CV or whatever. Can you share, please, in chat? Okay, where is our chat? You're welcome to drop your comments in chat to let me know what exactly website we should create right now. For example, recently, while you're thinking, I was creating the website for one of very nice cities, which is Antalya in Turkey. And in Antalya, we collected Antalya events, basically. So the website to collect the events from WhatsApp groups and showed on the website, as you see here. And it was almost totally created just in Lovable. So, okay, do you have actual ideas? Oh, I see. Okay, offer IT training for companies in Ireland. Oh, very nice, very nice. Very nice. So we create, and yeah, that's even better that you specified what more precise info. So what we'll do right now, we'll create the website for offering IT training for companies in Ireland. And let's just, of course, I could prepare the prompt for you just to copy paste it, insert, and proceed with Lovable. But I wanted to make it very interactive, and also I want to make you understand how to construct the prompt by yourself. So guys, how do you think, what is one of the main parts of the prompt to Lovable actually? What should we start with here when we trying to explain which kind of website we're gonna build here? Also, you're welcome to drop that in comments. Please be active. So what should we start with? Basically, Karen was actually mentioning it in his request. So offer IT training. So one of the main thing is to explain Lovable which goal do we have for the website. So we can just write goal of the website. Yeah, exactly. Description of goals. Like offer IT training for companies in Ireland. But I would say like even better just to get leads for this service. You should need to understand, guys, that Lovable actually is not just an AI which constructs new websites. It is also your personal marketer. So for a marketer, it's very important to understand the goal, why you are doing this actually. Yeah, exactly, Yumi. And the second thing is the target user group. It was what needed for the marketer. So here we understand these are like these are companies in Ireland, but when we want to explain this to our marketer, I would narrow this down. For instance, Karen, maybe you would add some more specific information. Which exactly companies? Are these also IT companies, or maybe some different, some particular field, or maybe how many people normally working in those companies? Or maybe let's just brainstorm this. But anyway, yeah, exactly. It's target user group. So target users. Actually, companies, let's say, okay, general. Okay, maybe let it be around 10, 100 people, workers, I mean. Okay, if you have any more targeting knowledge workers or government, like e.g. government, departments, etc. Guys, we are building new startup right now. So, okay, what should be the next part? And it is actually very important. Also, Lovable is not just your personal marketer, it's also your personal copywriter. So you can explain it here. What should be the tone, the language they talk here? I would say in this case, it could be like pretty formal, simple, and friendly. And for your particular case, if you want to follow me right now, you can specify the language to talk for your customers. And just now we are getting to the actually to the website itself. So how do you think what is another important thing to explain Lovable, actually the essence of the website? What will be the next, guys? So when you plan your website, the first thing you are thinking about is like, of course, after goal and target users and language, you are thinking about, okay, about structure. So what it will be? Structure is about pages you have on the website, or if it's a landing page, which blocks it has on the landing page. What is, guys, really important here? That when you make the structure, you need to be very precise here, because Lovable sometimes tends to create landing pages because like they are very popular. So if you want to create a website with a few different pages, you should explain it. You should frame this. So, Stefan, what would be the structure of your website? Or would it be just landing page with a few screens, or a few page website? Or maybe let's just brainstorm it. How do you think, guys? You see, oh, okay. 3 pages on my website. Okay, I guess it's home. I will just copy paste that. Home, about, and services. Yeah, exactly. You can also add, for example, more information. More information about structure of the home itself, because normally still home page, even if you have another web pages, home page can have several screens. Like, for example, so-called hero screen, maybe some context already on home page, maybe your advantages or your use cases. Okay, maybe we'll list of courses. Add list of courses here. Okay, so and now the latest thing we need to add is actually the facts. So the information, the real information about your company. We will not do that right now because we don't need it, for example. But now you need to understand that if you will not provide the facts, it will just create it. It will just generate them for you. But if you need particular facts about your real company, you should provide them here. Like, let's say, facts, your office, your phones, your names, your company names, and so on. Okay, so, and let's say one latest thing which is very useful to explain Lovable what you really want from the website. I would say this is the essence of what client gives us when they come to us. And this is the example of website they really like. Because sometimes clients can know nothing about the website structure or whatever, but they know the competitor whose website they like. So what you can do, and what is, I would say, the best way, is to find some website, some existing website in your niche. Let's say IT training for companies in Ireland. Let's take it. Let's then go to Google and let's see some website. Let's say this cubicle. And when it loads, what we can do? Oh, it's not so fast to load. Okay, loading. We should recommend them to move to Next.js because they load too long time. Okay, let's take another one. We didn't choose them because of long load. We choose this. So for instance, we choose this website as the example we really like. I don't really like it, but no, I don't really like it. Let's take another one because otherwise it's a little bit creepy. Okay, let's take another one. And yeah, the new website, sure. We invite them for the workshop. Okay, so let's say we like this website, we like the color scheme, we like general styling. So what we can do, we can make a screenshot from it. You can make just screenshot with your print screen button. I have the particular plugin for it, which is actually making screenshot of the full web page. Just then drop me a line if you need a link to this plugin. It sometimes can be a little bit too long if the website is too long. Let's not wait till the end because it's a little bit too long. So what you can do, well, either you can create a full page web screenshot, or you can just make a screenshot of particular block. So like this with the print screen. And you take this here and you put it back to Lovable. So you just copy paste it here, and at ChatGPT as thought, it also supports adding images. And now we have everything. Just to wrap it up, we have a goal of the website to get leads for offering IT training for companies. we have target users. Of course, we can improve that, but just for general understanding, here we are. We also specify tone and language in which we should talk to our users. And we specify the structure of the website. And of course, we showed which website we want it to look like. And now we can start, actually. So we click this button, and now we need to wait for a while. It normally takes around 1 or 2 minutes to create the websites, actually. Guys, by the way, can you hear me well? Because somewhere Lovable is not loading fast, maybe. Okay. Yeah, so if you just see that it just happens to be just reload the page, sometimes it happens. And we need to wait for a while. Here, while we are waiting, actually, you can send questions if you have any questions during this. You can also follow me right now and make the same thing on your own computer. What you can also do, you can see here the Lovable onboarding tour, and basically it's very useful because they show the main things which are which you can use in Lovable. Anyone does have a question? I heard someone. Guys, let me know. Flora? Flora, do you have any question? I hear you.
Oops, sorry.
Okay, it was a second. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I can share the prompt, of course. But I mean, maybe it's not actually the ideal prompt, but I wanted just to show the basic idea. Also, I would suggest you also to go to how I normally do. I go to ChatGPT and I explain what I want, and I ask create the perfect prompt for Lovable for that. But I just forgot to write here, use attached website as an example. So yeah, I share the prompt. And also what you can see here on the right, you can see actually how the process of website creation is going on. It actually like communicates to like ChatGPT. So I create a professional IT training website, blah, blah, blah. And also what it shows, it's more useful for developers or who are like in development, but still it shows which exactly pages it creates, which files it creates. And for example, if you are learning currently React, it will be really useful for you. Yeah. So, and yeah, it takes a while, maybe up to 5 minutes, it depending on the complexity of the request. And but still, in a few minutes, we will see our website already. Also, maybe you have some questions. Like for the moment, I'm ready to reply them while we are waiting. Okay, no questions. We have a kind of a webinar format today, but that's okay. Okay, we are almost done here. Almost done. I will now just announce what we will do next, actually. So after we create the website, after we see the website, we will try to actually publish it, to put it on real domain. And it's not real to Lovable domain for now. And then we will add AI-assistant to that website. Actually, the AI-assistant which is answering to your users 24/7, even when you're asleep. Okay, and now finally we see the website. Guys, it took just a few minutes, as you see. And here we already see the website. It's more convenient to see it in a separate tab, actually. So you can click the link, and voila, you have the website. You see it currently right here. And what I would say as a developer, it looks like pretty professional website. And It has a few pages as we asked it. And yeah, as you see, it's also done in a color scheme of the screenshot, which we added to it. So what we can do right now, as I told you, we can actually publish this website to see it. But before we publish it, let's add website info. So website info, it's actually information like title and description, which are meta tags for Lovable, for website actually. So title you see in your tab in browser, and description is mostly used by search engines like Google to figure out what is page about. But what is Lovable? I guess they added just right now, just a few minutes ago. They actually generate them by themselves because previously they didn't. And here we see the title of the website, and also we see the description. Of course, we can customize it right now. So after we see it, we can actually click publish. And what it will do right now, it will generate Lovable domain, and it will publish it on this domain. So when it will be finished, I will send this domain to you, and you will be able to see this website in your browser. Yeah, it's nice, very nice, I guess, for the first attempt. And now, guys, you can, yeah, we see that that it is already shipped, and here we can see that website already. And this link you can share already with your friends, with your partners, or with your clients, actually. I will send you the link. You can open it in your browser. It's also adaptive. You can use it you can see it from your phone. I will now emulate the phone mode in Chrome. So this type of page you will see in your Chrome. Yeah. So, guys, do you need now me to explain you how to connect the domain to this page? I mean, your real website domain like site.com or something. That we can go further, or I can share that right now. Let me know. Yeah. So actually, there are two ways for that, and one is like more straightforward way, but the bad thing about it that it is paid actually, because currently all we've done just for the moment is we can do it on the free trial of Lovable, and but if we want to add domain, we can click here, add custom domain, and we can click next domain. But in this case, we will need to buy a Lovable paid subscription. And actually, I would really recommend to buy it, but maybe now you do not want to do it. So there is actually workaround for this. What you can do, you can actually connect your GitHub to it. In this case, you need to click sync your project to GitHub. I will not show it right now because it will take a while, but I will explain you the principle and the particular steps. We will discuss maybe on the next workshop, or you can just ask for them in ChatGPT. But the basic idea is that you sync first your project to GitHub, and then you go to versal.com, and on versal.com you ask Versal to get this project for you, to create a new project, until it will create a new project from your GitHub. And there on Versal, you will be already connecting a domain for free. So this is a workaround if you want to add domain, but for the moment you don't want to pay for Lovable. Yeah. So what have we done? We built the website. We discussed how to connect real domain, and now we connected just Lovable domain. Do you have any questions for the moment so that we could move further? Just let me know in chat, or you can turn on, by the way. Tell about yourself, tell about your questions. For example, maybe you would have a question how to edit this website. And it's very easy. You can just prompt something like, for example, you want to add some page. Add me another page. Okay, we have a question. Okay, I will answer a little bit later. So add me another page, like legal info. Let's say we can add some text or whatever. Lovable will do that right now. As for the question yes, Vercel offers a free hosting option. That's why it's really cool. And technically saying, you will when you will post the project to GitHub, you will get React Vive project there. And Vercel is very empowered to actually serve this type of project. So you can easily publish it on the free tier of Vercel. Yeah. So now while Lovable is actually editing our website and creating another page, what we can do, we can talk a little bit about AI assistants. So what I will do next, I would like to make my website include AI assistant, AI chat assistant. But first, let's understand why we actually need it. The main problem that many businesses face, especially small businesses, is that they just lose clients when clients are writing to them. They don't give instant response. Like, for example, they send question to the contact form or send questions to the email, and the clients are just going to another company. So to tackle this, you can add AI chat assistant to your website. And what I really like that, like recent years, there were created a bunch of services which basically build AI chat assistant just within a minute. And I guess that one of best services is Chatbase. And I will show you now just how in a few minutes to create chat assistant for our newly created website and to add it with Lovable there. So now we first go to the Chatbase. You can, by the way, follow me. You can sign up now in Chatbase. They have also free tier. And in Chatbase admin panel, we click New AI Agent. And here are the main thing which we need to set up. Actually, it's one of the main setup we need to make. It is a link to our Lovable website. Also, we can specify that this will be, in this case, customer support agent, but it can also be sales agent. So we click continue, and what is actually happening under the hood? The Chatbase will scrape your website. It will scroll the pages and find the most important information about your company. And it will also prepare the so-called frequently asked questions like FAQ to answer your very typical questions of your clients. Also, what I liked about it, it also tries to adjust the chat assistant to your color scheme. So here you have already Chatbase done this. By the way, if your website has a lot of pages, actually, it can iterate those all pages, and you can see which exactly pages that was. Here it found just one page for our website. It sometimes happens that with React website it doesn't reach all pages in menu. But still, there are ways to overcome it because you can actually add them right here. So what we can do right now, actually, we just remain to train and continue. Just click this button. Again, it will take a while for training, but it's pretty fast. And of course, here we can already see our assistant, how it will actually look like. We can change here some color scheme. We can change something in the name. And then we click looks good. and we are actually ready. We also can check here which prompt we provided for the assistant. I would recommend you to go through this prompt. Also, maybe you may want to add some more information about your company to this prompt, because actually this is where chat-based taking information from, and we confirm the settings. So here chat-based offer the paid plans. We can skip that for now, but actually to use chat-based, like if you have like not 5 clients per month, but like say 100 clients, you will need to go to the paid version because it has very small limits. So, and actually here, what we remain to do is just to go to the setting and to go to deploy. Deployment is actually about putting chat widget, actually the AI assistant, to your website. And here we take the main option, which is chat widget. We do it like this. We turn on this toggle, and then we click manage. And after we click manage, we get this panel where we can find embed tab. And on this embed tab, we can find this code, which we should copy. So basically, we will use this code to insert the chat widget to our website. So what we remain to do, we just say Lovable, add this chat widget code to my website. And enter it, just like this. So that's why I like it. You can talk to it like ChatGPT. You can prompt in a very easy way, and I guess in a few seconds we already have updated version with that chat. Yeah, we see it here. So you can click it. And you can even communicate with your chat. But let's do the following. Let me now update it on our website, on our final website. And so we will see it in real browser, how it looks like. So, and you see, by the way, that update is taking very small time. It's very fast. So we're waiting for building. And maybe you have any questions. Maybe you can think of a question to ask from our assistant. And now, if we update our website, we're supposed to see our chat here, chat assistant. So this is our AI assistant, which will answer our clients 24/7, 7 days a week. And which question we can ask from our assistant?
Hello.
And guys, do you have any ideas?
Yeah.
Okay, Shelly, I hear you. Do you have any idea for question to answer our assistant?
Yeah.
So will you say something?
Ja,
Will you
wir
say
haben
this
schon
question?
waren bei Ihnen schon, Sie haben was gegeben, aber ja, es ist nicht so großartig anders als was wir bis jetzt haben, deswegen, ja.
So sorry, I don't speak German so well, so
Ja.
can you switch to English?
Ja, muss man schauen, aber ich glaube schon, ja. Ja.
Okay, so sorry, I need to mute you. Okay, so let's say we'll ask it how can I help you? What does your company sell us? Something like or like what your company does. So yeah, I see question in the chat and I will answer it right now. So we see here, it took information from the website, like Tech Skill Island provides customized IT training for businesses across Ireland. So guys, we just made a website within like 15 minutes. We added AI chat consultant to our website. And it answers our real questions about our company. So why it really amazed me, because like a few years ago, to make this everything like full stack website, attach AI assistant, it cost a few $1,000s, and currently we've done that for free and during 15 minutes. So isn't that cool? Yeah. So I will now answer the first question actually here, and but we'll have our Q&A session a little bit later. So Yumi, a product designer and the starter of vibe designing. I've tried vibe coding in Cursor once before, and I found out it's extremely hard to tune the visual UI. If you may please share some tips on the prompt of visual or micro interaction experience of the website is Lovable. Let's discuss it later during, because I have more things to say about it, and now we have a few things to wrap it up on this part. Okay, guys. So we made the website, we published it to the domain, and we added AI assistant. And now my friend and colleague Nikita will share actually how we can be helpful to you, our company, and then we'll get back to the Q&A session. So Nikita, giving you the floor.
Oh, well, Alex, thank you for step-by-step guide by website and AI assistants. Guys, if you are thinking about implement AI for your business, for example, making AI assistants, AI consultant, making website, or some another AI automatization, you can go to consultation with Naira Labs team. I will share a link with you. So this consultation, 30 minutes, where you can get advices how AI can really boost your business. For members of this community, is free. Just I will ask you to write us the word workshop so that we will know that you go from this webinar. And also, I want to share with you top 20 AI services for businesses 2026. Here is link. So this is not just some internet list. It's really services which we in Naira Labs use for everyday tasks. Here are Lovable, chat-based, Perplexity, and another useful tools for businesses and for different tasks. So, and now, if you have questions, we final sessions, you can ask your questions by voice or texting in chat. And also for future, if you will have questions about websites, about AI, you can write us. I think Alex share your contact information.
Okay. So also Nikita, please share our contacts then in chat so that you could add to our LinkedIn's, our Telegrams, WhatsApp, what is more convenient for you. And getting back to the Q&A session. So Yumi, to be true, I'm not a front-end developer, and I'd say that front-end was always complicated for me. But actually, this was what I was delegating to such things like Cursor, like Line, and actually currently I'm doing this in a chain of Lovable and Quad Code. So as for visual UI, I guess like maybe if you're a professional designer, that you can find something that can be improved there, of course. But for me, as a backend developer, it's completely okay because I'm mostly doing MVPs, like prototypes with front end. And I can't say that I see big flaws or like a lot of minuses in result, but maybe you can specify your questions. Maybe you can add what you mean by micro interaction here. Do you mean user scenarios, what they do on website, or something else? So you can add that in chat, or you can unmute yourself if you want. And also, anyone, if you have any more questions, you're also welcome to add more information.
Yeah, I just like thinking about some like animations or some like interaction like the hovers or after you click something like small interaction in the website. I'm thinking about how can we like use prompt to like add on our website.
Okay, thank you for detailing this request. So what I normally do, because actually to be true, I don't know exactly because I normally don't use this. But when I have this question, because just recently I had a question how to implement a very specific type of database within Lovable. So I will just share the approach, what I do when I have another question. I will share my screen again right now. So I go to Lovable, and maybe you can exactly specify the prompt. So and maybe I will try. Let's add some animations. How to say it better. You are welcome to help me if you want. So some animations, and let's say best micro interaction experience to the home page. And let's see what will happen. So for me, Lovable is still a big field of research. And when I have another question, I just prompt. By the way, what you can also do, because when you prompt in here, you need to understand that it takes your credits in Lovable. You can also go to their support and just ask there, because they have pretty nice. It's also AI support, by the way, but it's very nice, I would say, because a lot of things they can share like just for free and very fast. So you can go here with raise Lovable support as the community. So I saw somewhere the free support. You're asking here. We can ask here some prompt like, what about micro interactions? And it's just giving you response as so I can see information about, and yeah, you can find here more like about animated effects, what it could include, UI component interactions, and so on. So you can just ask it like on this address. I will share it right now, this URI, and find out more. And of course, experiment. Yeah. So let's see what we have right now. Let's check here in our browser. Maybe we have something funny. Okay, we already, as far as you see, we already have this, small animations here. Do you see, guys? Like this picture is like moving a little bit. You mean, is it the thing you were asking about, or it's something different?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much like what I need to try more.
You can just try. But I would say what I really like it, especially if you are a professional front-end developer, Lovable understands just perfectly your language, your professional language. Because I would say, like the formulations from you, for me, like as a backend developer, I maybe don't understand everything, but Lovable understands you perfectly. There is another thing. You should understand that when you actually do some prompts here, it takes your credits. Every day you have 5 credits for free, but 5 credits actually is not so much. It's actually about creating this website. So there is a life hack. how you could get some more credits, even not paying for Lovable. Of course, I recommend you to buy Lovable. I love this product. But if you want to get some credits just to try it for now, what you can do, you can actually go to the dashboard, and on the homepage, you can find this link, Share Lovable. If you take this link and copy it and give to a few users, so as I'm giving it to you right now, and people will actually sign up with your link, and after person creates and publishes their first website, just in free version, you will get extra 10 credits for experimenting. So you can take this link, you can take my link, but of course better you take your link then, and give to all your family, to all your friends, and they will sign up and they will give you free credits. Yeah. So, guys, does anyone have more questions? Or we can experiment. I have few credits for experiments here. Nikita, maybe you would like to add something here.
If you're talking about such small tricks and animations, I think your answer is full.
Okay. So guys, just if anyone has having more questions, just let me know. Just to wrap it up, we made a full stack website right now. Like currently, it's more front end, of course, on Lovable. It's very fast to build. We've added assistant. We published it to domain. I guess it's very cool, especially because it was done just during 20 or 30 minutes. And of course, there are a lot of great things which Lovable can do. For example, you can connect database to your website. You can connect backend logic to your website. You can actually do a real, really working and full-featured SaaS like web service. And we're planning the next workshop or webinar where we're going to show how to do that. If you have your own particular need right now to do with Lovable, you can also take our consult. Nikita was sharing the information about consults. And yeah, so I was really glad to see you here today. You're welcome to add to our LinkedIn, to our Telegram, to our WhatsApp, ask your questions. I'm really inspired by programming, by vibe coding, and especially by Lovable, because I'm far from front-end programming, and it's doing like crazy things as I think. So you're welcome to try Lovable. You're welcome to try them with this link, with my invite link, of course. And yeah, and thank you for coming. Nikita, do you have a final word for guys?
Thank you for coming, of course. And so a little advice: use AI smart. It really improve and simplifies life and business. Good luck.
Okay. So if you have more questions, write me instantly to LinkedIn or Telegram or WhatsApp. And guys, thank you and have a nice evening.